When you first look at the ice cream at New City Microcreamery, it may appear ordinary. But once you taste it, you'll realize this ice cream is truly extraordinary. And when you get a chance to see how it's made, you'll be absolutely blown away.
Doing it the way we do it makes it the best ice cream you could ever have.
At New City Microcreamery in Hudson, Massachusetts, there is one simple goal: to make the best ice cream in the world. And before opening the shop, owners Kareem El Gamal and Michael Caceres spent 2 years visiting ice cream destinations around the globe in pursuit of that goal.
We've traveled around the world looking at all different types and styles and techniques to make ice cream, and we feel very strongly that this is the best way to make an ice cream.
It's a bold claim, but these guys back it up, starting with the base for their ice cream, which unlike most places is made from scratch, using ingredients from local dairy farms.
We get the milk, the cream, real sugar, all real ingredients that go into our ice cream base. Second, we use all natural ingredients to flavor those cream bases. Then we freeze it with liquid nitrogen, and that's the third and one of the most important parts about what makes our ice cream different.
That's right, there's some sweet science behind these sweet treats, because at New City Microcreamery, they're not freezing their ice cream the old-fashioned way. They're using liquid nitrogen.
A lot of people hear liquid nitrogen and they think it's a gimmick, but actually it's one of the best ways to make ice cream. Liquid nitrogen is negative 300 plus degrees, so we're flash freezing the creams right away. When you freeze your ice cream quickly, you don't allow a lot of ice crystals to develop, so when we get it at negative 300 very quickly, right away you can taste that smooth, creamy texture.
Watching this ice cream being made is almost as much fun as eating it. And at New City, the entire process is done in a gorgeous open kitchen in full view of the customers.
Every batch we make is right in front of the customer. When I say that, it's in the dead center front of the house. You're right up there. You're maybe like 5 or 6 feet away from watching the whole process.
And that process is part chemistry class, part home ec, and completely mesmerizing.
Liquid nitrogen is awesome. Everyone gets super excited when they see it. We have this giant liquid nitrogen hose that comes out of the wall and it fills in this dewar and it erupts with smoke.
You're watching it poured in, you're watching plumes of steam and smoke coming out. So much the whole bowl disappears, your feet disappear because it's just covering the floor and spreading all over.
And the cream starts to freeze boil.
And then as that clears, you see what used to be a liquid form kind of harden slowly into a nice creamy, almost like a soft serve texture.
Of course, the show is entertaining, but what really matters is if it leads to great ice cream. And rest assured, this stuff is spectacular.
You know, the show is just a bonus. We were using it for the process. We were trying to find the coldest and fastest way to freeze our cream bases. And that is from our research using liquid nitrogen.
As soon as you walk into New City Microcreamery, you can see this place is taking the ice cream shop to the next level. It's big and beautiful, with strings of lights and wooden ice cream crates suspended from the ceiling, plenty of comfortable seating encouraging customers to stick around, and a fun chalkboard menu showcasing the ever-changing flavors, homemade sauces, and toppings.
Would you like a cup or a cone?
And best of all, since deciding what to order can be difficult, they aren't stingy with the samples.
Do you want to try anything else?
The choices go from classic to completely unconventional. There's boozy vanilla bourbon, rich peanut butter brownie, refreshing blueberry sorbet, and spicy Mexican chocolate made with cinnamon and chipotle.
You're gonna get a nice smoked chipotle. You're gonna get a little bit of heat going around the end of your tongue. The chocolate is a real deep, dark chocolate. It's smooth, it's creamy, it's a chocolate lover's dream.
If you really want to jazz things up, there are sundaes and parfaits, ice cream tarts, and something known as the chocolate bomb.
Chocolate bomb is a triple threat of chocolate. We've got a center of hot fudge surrounded by chocolate ice cream, and that is all dipped in chocolate and frozen all together into a chocolate bomb that we'll serve with some fresh berries.
There are wide mouth ice cream sandwiches that come in individual or party sizes. But for a real crowd pleaser, check out New City's cute and craveable micro cones.
This was a product of our research. When we saw these in Europe, you'd go somewhere as a guest and people would bring out a tray of these little micro cones at the end of a dinner or at a party. That way everyone could have an ice cream treat without getting their hands dirty or digging around for bowls and spoons.
In a cone or a cup, on its own or smothered with stuff, any trip to New City Microcreamery always ends with a smile.
When you leave, I'd like you to feel like you just left another world. A world of pleasures, a world of sweets, a world of excitement, something to bring out your inner child. And that's how people feel.